Okay, I've just checked out my first recording and the sound wasn't very good. I've cranked up the sound of the aliens, so hopefully you can hear them now, and turned down the background music a little bit. So let's go and check out Earth and see what we can see. There we go. Yep. There's a big red blob.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Ur-Quan. You are trespassing within Ur-Quan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Ur-Quan of your transgressions. You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Ur-Quan. Disobedience will be punished.
Alrighty, let's be disobedient, eh? But we will remain here at first and have a wee explore around. Right, so here's Earth, the red planet. If we have a look, we can't see much because it has a shield around it. But it's a nice planet behind the shield, I guess. But we also saw, hey, there's my home country. We also saw a starbase. So let's head for the starbase and see what's going on.
Attention, unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
No, yes, slave planet. I'm going to go with no, because we're not.
What? Never mind, look. We won't last much longer. Here's our situation. According to our oath of fealty to the Ur-Quan, we must maintain a starbase, but we have no space vessel of our own. And the shield prevents us from contacting Earth, and we're totally dependent on the Ur-Quan supply vessel for everything we need up here. We know there's a hierarchy base on the surface of the world, but we can't contact them. The Ur-Quan was supposed to resupply the base at regular 5-year intervals, but we haven't received anything in almost 8 years. What we don't recycle, we can usually synthesize, but to do so, we need replacement radioactives for our generator energy cores. If you could bring us some radioactive elements, we can fabricate the cores ourselves. Are you willing to help us?
Very short game if we weren't, I suppose. Right, where can we find them?
The fastest way to get radioactive in this system would be to land on Mercury and scour the surface for the presence of radioactive elements. But be careful. Mercury is a pretty inhospitable place. Watch out for earthquakes and those high temperature areas.
Great. Right, let's go get them.
Thanks, and make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
Yes, with a few well-placed bullets, I expect. Right, Mercury. Excuse me. Right, should we check out Venus on the way? Why not? Nearly missed it. It went fast. Okay. Well, hot and stormy. Some minerals. No energy. No life signs. Right, let's carry on. Might be more on Mars, but we'll check out Mercury first because that's where he sent us. Lots of minerals, no energy, and I'm expecting no life signs. Cool. So I guess we'll. Doesn't look too bad. Tectonics class 3, temperature 165. Let's dispatch our ship and see how we go. Right, so we've got to dodge the earthquakes, and which are those explosions you see there, and the fire. We're going to get down to the different coloured stuff. I'm not sure which ones we actually missed it. Well, we're full. Let's go. Right, so we can't carry much. How do I find out what I'm carrying? Manifest. Cargo. He wants radioactive, which was the orange ones, which is pretty good. What were the other ones? Cargo. Alright, exotics are worth grabbing because they're expensive. And precious. And rare. No, exotics and radioactive, where it's all at anyway. Scan. Oh god, the exotics suck. Pink or something. Pink. Alright, so there's no exotic stuff there. And I think I got all the orange. So I got all the good stuff straight away. Should we land there and grab some more before we go? I guess we might as well. Oh, oh. Right, you see I took a little bit of damage there and lost a couple of crew members. Very easy to lose your ship at the start of the game, I think. Might as well do one more. Won't worry about the grey stuff because that's just rubbish. Got everything, yay! And didn't even burn the ship to the ground, which is always nice. Right, exit menu. Oh, how long have I been playing for? Trying to keep these limited to about 20-minute sessions to make it a bit more pleasant to watch. Oops. Not sure if that works or not, if people prefer it just to be all one big blob, but I do have to pause sometimes if I have someone come into my shop or something. Here we go. And
did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores?
what will you give us in exchange? Well, let's just give them to him. I'm sure it's going to make an ammo.
We're initiating transfer of radioactive captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, there, that's much better.
Ooh,
Power
shiny.
ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain?
No, well, I don't see any problem with truth.
Star Control science mission, huh? Captain, I served as a Star Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward Front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Vela, I would have heard about it.
So he thinks we're lying. Jolly good.
You know, come to think of it, there were some rumors that Corridor 9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Vela star system, yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain, if you say it's true, how do you explain that huge alien starship you're flying? Why are you here?
Pronouncing it?
What do you want from us?
To give you the technological secrets of the precursors. Oh, I suppose we will.
Fight the Ur-Quan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead. Though day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall, as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down. But over the years, I spent so much of my time struggling, down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means to be free, to hate our Ur-Quan Masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years. Captain, your offer is intriguing. It's tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology, we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war. Consider the consequences if we should fail. The Ur-Quan won't just punish us here on the station. They'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well. Before I commit this station to helping you attack the Ur-Quan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what it takes to oppose the hierarchy. I'll make you a deal. If you can eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer.
Well, that sounds easy, considering we already know that the base is Spathy Decoy.
After the Ur-Quan erected the slave shield around the Earth and established this space station, they decided to leave a contingent of combat ships close to the Earth to keep watch on our planet and confirm that they were obeying the Ur-Quan slave laws. I'm certain they're still out there on the surface of the moon because we can pick up a constant stream of alien broadcasts.
All right, let's go down and explore.
Be careful, Captain. There are probably a dozen Spathy eluders and Ilrath Avengers down there on the lunar surface. I don't know why they haven't come after you yet, but when they do, you'd better have your weapons armed and your thrusters burning hot.
Okay. What I might do is I sort of lost track of how long I've been playing. We'll do the moon base, and then I'll pause this episode. And then episode 3 we'll head back to the station. Hope you're enjoying it. I find it's quite a cool game. It sort of pulls you in the more you play it. There's a whole galaxy with, look at the star map here, whole galaxy we've yet to explore. This stuff on the right is additions from the it's expansion, but the modified version that people have released when they did the high definition version of this game. We've got all sorts of little options. F7 shows different options for the areas that they used to control. You can even search for stars. Earlier on, he mentioned Bug Squirt, which is going to be Betelgeuse, so we can check out Betelgeuse at some stage of the game. I'm sure there'll be people to talk to there, but at this stage we are just going to the moon. It should be fairly peaceful. There's the energy and life signs. So there's life on the moon. Well, let's go and have a look. Dispatch. We'll check out what the aliens look like. Oh, that'll be their bulldozers. I think I've got a gun on this. Ah, there we go. Control fires my gun. Don't really want to shoot the bulldozers though, they're not doing any harm. At least I get resources from them. Sorry, I talk too quickly, I need to slow down. Anywho, let's check out the base and see what happens. Report from surface. We have discovered an alien base and have explored its interior. The installation must have been abandoned many years ago, but great care has been taken to make it appear active. Well, we already know that from, obviously we're supposed to talk to the Spathy after we did Earth, but I did it out of order. Life support systems are functioning, fusion generators are at full output, and robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the lunar surface, bulldozing moon dust into random piles. In addition, we have found the installations. Hyperwave, locked in transmit mode, endlessly playing the same alien recording. Although we cannot translate the message, Xenotech, Ensign Rigby believes the message is some kind of alert or mayday broadcast. The base is filled with useful materials and equipment. We will scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. Hurrah! Exit. Navigate. Alright, I shall pause here and return to hopefully establish an alliance with the humans.